What's your name, prick?
My name's Tom.
Yeah, what do I call you?
Ginger?
No.
What the fuck do you call me? Ginger?
What's
Ginger
that?
Tom?
What's that?
Fat Tom.
Hey!
Oh, right.
How long is it since you asked me, kindly and nicely, to make you slightly less fat, Tom? You're taking up the entire field of vision.
Right, yes, I am quite large. That was probably 2 months ago, I would estimate.
About 8 weeks. How's it going?
Yeah, not amazing. Not amazing.
Why is it going not amazing?
Well, I had exams, and then I made other excuses, and I continued to make poor nutritional choices.
Now I think there was too much beef involved at some point in time. That's not a euphemism. Too much actual beef.
Yes, I was at first, my whole thing was, I'm going to be paleo, and it's impossible to put weight on being paleo because you're an idiot. And I ate far too much beef.
How much beef were you eating?
Probably around 1 kilo minimum cooked a day.
Alright, do you know how many calories there are in a kilo of cooked meat?
Nope.
You mean it was a kilo before you started, so it was a kilo of raw meat that you cooked?
No, it was a kilo of cooked meat.
It was a kilo of cooked meat.
Yes.
Right, so it loses 25-30% of its weight while it's cooked.
Yeah,
so it started off being
20%.
more than a kilo of meat.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Do you know what you weigh now? You tracking it?
120. I have been tracking it, but I haven't tracked it in the last 2 days. I haven't been home in the mornings. About 120.
About 120 flat? So you lost about...
120 point something.
Okay, so you've lost about 6 kilos.
Yes.
Okay.
Which isn't amazing.
It's not amazing, but it's also not the worst thing that's ever happened, because you were 126 and a half.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have a plan, Tom? You've got to have a plan.
Yes, I do have a plan. And that plan is to keep fucking losing weight. No. The plan
Structure, sir. What are we going to do?
I haven't made a plan. My plan has simply been to eat less shit. Keep eating roughly the same. Well, stop eating shit and keep eating healthy foods, keep training, and possibly do some really dumb stuff like not eat 1 day a week or something like that.
I don't know if that qualifies as really dumb stuff. It's got a fancy
intermittent
name now. It's called
fasting.
intermittent fasting.
John
Oh,
Ruddy.
intermittent
Oh.
fasting.
Yeah.
Which works. It all depends on how you use it and manage your training around it, etc., etc. I've had a lot of fun with it, to be quite honest. You also get a lot done when you're doing an intermittent fast. You don't have a lot to think about.
Yeah, I was doing 16 hours. Like I've sort of just done 16 hours without intending to have a meal at 7 a.m. and then not eat again until whatever time 16 hours is after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 11. Anyway, right.
So where we go? We're going down to 105. You've got 50. You've done 6. You've got 15 to go. That's the easiest way to think of it.
Yes.
Which puts you a little bit behind, but not crucially. You wouldn't say you were crucially behind. You've just been you've been under the pump. But then again, it's a matter of priorities, isn't it?
Yes.
Naughty.
I need to get jacked now. I need to get jacked.
You need to get jacked.
Yeah, I need to be 105.
Well, indeed.
Looking.
He needs to be impressive looking. I already think he's impressive looking.
With this beard, I am.
Yes.
This beard and these pretty teeth.
It's luscious.
Yeah.
So, you're one of these people who benefits, in many respects like me, from not having a particularly concrete plan. If I have a particularly concrete plan, I know I'll fuck it up. I try to do as much as possible, and the vast majority of the time I get the thing that's at the end, the outcome. It comes, usually within the right amount of time.
Yeah, I know that a concrete plan won't work because my life isn't structured enough. I can't say I'm going to be home every Sunday night, so I'll do my cooking then, because I put a lot of other things above cooking.
And your work is ad hoc. Sometimes they need you, sometimes they don't. You don't know where you're going to be.
Yeah, that's also the case. But a lot of it's just socialising and things like that, which some people, I don't view as important, but I enjoy.
Well, considering the size of you, I don't think it's even slightly unreasonable that you want to be 105. It's not actually a long way down. Do you think it's going to affect your lifts?
Well, the weight I've lost so far doesn't seem to. I think it shouldn't a great deal, as long as I don't get silly, because I have a fairly low volume and just try and keep the intensity up now anyway. And I've never noticed a particular issue lifting without carbs or things like that. So
yep.
Yeah.
You'll feel that a lot more when you start doing very anaerobic lactic heavy stuff. Something you might want to consider at some point in time.
20-minute kind of things.
Yes, the kind of insanity that I favour.
Yeah, I've been doing them on Saturdays when it's easy, I'm at the gym and I can go home and shower and stuff like that.
Well, this is you remaining accountable because you know where this video is going, don't you?
Yes, I do. It's
Yeah.
on the internet.
Yeah, you got any last words for all the marvellous, marvellous people of the world?
Hello, friends of Psychophysiologist. I look forward to seeing you when I'm 105 and hopefully tons more impressive looking. Fat Tom is fat. But for how long? But for how long?
I think we'll call it Fat Tom is slightly less fat, eh?
Yes, hooray. Fat
No.
Tom is slightly less fat.
No
Sorry.
worries.